All right. So intro time. Try not to smile. It's Dash, and you're watching Bad Habits, baby.
Back in this bitch, like I never left. Let me see that ass, bitch, with the little flex. Gotta make it rap, go and blow a check. I ain't even running shorties. Whoa, fresh to the type, now I feel like a raw star. Too many bitches got me feeling like a pop star.
All right, so here's the deal. First off, let me get this off my chest because I was watching KG's interview and goddamn, he ain't even explained it good enough, bro. He just said, all he said was, yeah, me and my homies just made a song. And I was like, all right, bro. So look, here's the deal, bro. Not for y'all to be confused. KG started music before me. He probably started like a couple months before me. And then, first off, I wanted to start making beats. That's what I wanted to start doing, was just like nothing but beats, right? And so, you know, I was making my beats, and I started off on my phone. Like, I was making beats off of my phone. It was off of GarageBand and shit. And so I was just making beats off my phone. I thought I was the coldest ever, swear to God. I thought I was Metro booming and shit. Obviously, the shit was not booming. So I like slowly started to give up on it. And then, you know, a little while after I was making beats, Ralph put out a song and he used one of my beats, right? And people were like, this shit's ass, boy. Like, you need to quit making music and all this shit. And I was just like, God damn. A little while after that, he hit me up and he was like, not even hit me up. He told me in person, he was like, bro, make like rap, like make a song. And I was like, fuck no. I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm only making beats, baby. And so he was like, all right, dude. But when he told me that, I was low-key thinking to myself, like, damn, maybe I should rap, because this beat shit is not working out. Like, this beat shit, all I make it is beat shit, you feel me? So like, this is not working out, so maybe I should try rapping. Finally convinced me. I finally was like, all right, fuck it, let's try this rapping. And that was like our senior year of high school. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. And so I went to his house, we made a song. That shit was ass. We called it Flex, right? That shit was so butt. Like, the bars I said in there were so trash, but yeah, that's how I started. It's a long explanation, but yeah.
Look at the sky and I ask what I'm doing. Bad habits of gang, is it really a moment? I walk in the room and your bitch will be choosing.
First of all, my name is Dash, not Divish. That's what I usually hear people say the most, is Divish. And like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But that's probably what people think to themselves too, like, what the fuck is Divish? And so my name is Dash. The V is just an upside down A. So that's all it is. So like, I don't want to hear no more Divish or whatever the fuck y'all be saying. So, but I got my name from, first of all, we keep backtracking here. First of all, before Dash was born, I was Lil Dash. That was like when Lil Pump like first started hitting his peak, right? So he first started taking off and everybody was like on the ignorant shit, like rapping about all that stupid shit. And I was like, I'm gonna hop on the Lil wave. I'm gonna be Lil Dash. And it was Lil and then DA $H. So you could imagine how trash my music was if I was named that. But then I was in the shower one day and I was thinking to myself, this is like a baby ass name. Like, who the fuck calls himself Lil Dash with a $? Like, no disrespect to people who use $, but that shit was so corny to me. Like, I don't even know why the fuck I used it. So I was in the shower and I was kind of experimenting with names and shit. And then I remember, I forgot what brand or what person it was, but they did their A as a V. So the A was upside down. And so I said, this little shit, like, that needs to go. So I'm gonna just call myself Dash with the V as the upside down A, just because it looks cool. Like, there's literally no meaning behind it. But the name Dash, there's also like really not shit meant behind it. All it is I just named myself Dash because I thought I ran beats. And that's why you hear Dash in the songs, or that's why you hear Lil Run-Ins, is because, well, Lil Run-Ins is my AKA. Because y'all know I be spazzing on shit when you hear that. But anyways, Dash is just because I run beats.
Write me down on the shit like Charmin. Got a couple bros that gon' shoot like Harden. Get all the green like Dash.
Favorite song I made probably has to be, I was thinking about this, right? It probably has to be Bad Habits Flow or Cake Run. I don't know if you heard that, but that shit's hard to me. Cake Run is, Yeah, that shit's hard. And then I was also thinking about like features, what I'm featured on. And I was like, bro, Snapchat, like I bodied that bitch on God. I bodied the fuck out of that. Like I went on there. So do I have time to explain this? So look, here's the deal, right? So we were all in the booth except for Kai. We were all in the booth, anti-danger. We were all in the booth and Ralph did his shit, Crooked did his shit, Donnie Six did his shit, and then Riley was gonna do his shit, right? You know where I come in? That's where Riley was supposed to come in, right? No exclamation, that's where no exclamation was supposed to come in. And he just kept going at it and going at it and going at it, and he could not find a flow, he could not find a way to hit it. So he was like, bro, I'm gonna just record this shit at my house, I'll record it later. And then I wasn't even gonna get on the song. First of all, let's get that out of the way. I wasn't even gonna get on the song. I wasn't even thinking about getting on the song. And then he wasn't able to do it, and so I was like, shit, I'll hop on. And so I wrote my shit in like 10 to 15 minutes, knocked that bitch out, and that's probably like one of my favorite features ever.
Woke up in a bitch white beetle with a tech fleece. I don't give a fuck, yeah, I'm always with a check be headed to the top, little.
Well, let me tell y'all. Okay. I don't want to hear nobody on my head. I don't want to see nobody on my ass, all right? When I first started, I wanted to sound like Smoke Perp and Lil Pump. That shit's so trash just because it was hot, right? So I wanted to sound like Smoke Perp and Lil Pump. And then as I changed my name and as I started to progress, like that was what Flex was. It was mostly like ignorant shit. It was mostly like a whole bunch of nonsense. It was a lot of, I think there was a couple ooh and a in there. And so from that first song, like that shit was so trash. The bars were not that good. But then from that first song to now, like I feel like I've grown so much as a person. So that, what would you say, translating into my music helps so much because I can like portray my messages so much better. I could talk about ignorant shit so much better, like I'm good at that. But the flows have gotten better, the bars have gotten better, the cadences have gotten better, the voice has gotten better. So just overall, I've just become like a totally better artist, a totally different artist. And I'm starting to like aim towards having my own sound instead of trying to rely on somebody else to make it big. So let's go.
Look, quit playing comfort with a big dog. Make him jump, got his ass doing TikTok. I ain't never get.
Well, shit. Okay, you gotta give me a limit. Top 3. Okay, does it have to be in order or hell no?
No.
Okay, so we got 50 Cent. Don't bash me. I don't want to hear people on my ass. We got 50 Cent. We got Nipsey Hussle. And we got Meek Mill. Top 3. Because if you really think about it, I'm not sure if you listen to 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure you haven't. And so for people out there who have listened to 50 Cent, like he's really good at telling stories and he's really good at portraying messages. And his flows go stupid if you really think about it. In like 2003, like those flows were fire. Nipsey Hussle, he's just like a motivator. He could portray a message. He could touch your soul. Like he could give you game. He could tell you the right moves to make and the wrong moves to make. And like that's what's so fire about it. He's just like a role model through music. And then Meek Mill, just another fire artist. I know a lot of people don't like Meek Mill just because of what happened with him and Drake. I'm a Meek Mill fan, but Drake smoked his ass. Not even finna lie to you. Like he busted his ass. But anyways, Meek Mill could flow. Meek Mill has bars, like his cadences are ridiculous. I know if you guys are like slight Meek Mill fans or if you guys have listened to Meek Mill, then you guys have listened to his intros and his intros go crazy. So he's just like an amazing rapper just like as a whole. So yeah, top 3.
Back in his bitch, like I never left. Let me see that ass bitch with a little flash.
There's like 2 of them now that I think about it, right? So there's Dash on my 19 mixtape that's only on SoundCloud, not on platforms. So that one was pretty hard to make. Just because I'm talking about where I was at when I first started, like when I first started making beats, all the way I am, like all the way up to where I am now. And so I'm not only talking about music, like I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about problems with myself, I'm talking about problems with others, I'm talking about what me and KG went through, so like a whole bunch of different shit. So I had to incorporate that all into one song, so that was pretty hard. I know a lot of you guys haven't heard it, but for the people who have heard it, it's not one of my best songs, but it's a little rough and it's a little raw, but definitely heard 01. thumbnail or whatever the fuck, the cover art is me as a baby. So that one was pretty hard to write just because it was like really emotional, just because I was talking about like parent problems and shit like that. So which is like a really big thing to me. So like Dash and Hurdle One, the top 2 most hard songs I've had to write.
Whoa, yeah, boy, bitch, get a lace for the pockets real fat, that's a cake, that's a cake. Unless you want dick, go.
For the people who haven't heard my music, I'm gonna start with point 1. All right, I'm genuine. Okay, everything that I rap about is truth. There's no lies in my music. So I'm genuine, right? Number 2, I'm just a cool guy. I'm a down-to-earth guy. My music kind of reflects that, just because I can relate to what a lot of teenagers can relate to. We're all fucking bitches. We're all doing crazy shit, right? We've all done that, so that's in my music. And then for people who have been in similar situations as me, either it's the parent shit, either it's struggling with music, either it's relationship shit, you guys can relate to that. I don't care if it's all you guys, but there's a certain audience for that. And so I'm kind of relatable, right? What is that, point 3? Point 4. Ethan knows this. I could be an asshole, but I'm pretty humble. All right, I'm a pretty humble guy. I know my limits, and I know not to get too big-headed and cocky. Just because if you do, somebody, you're just a target. So I'm a pretty humble guy. I know my music doesn't really sound like it, but it's just me bragging on the things that I've accomplished and the things that I've worked hard for. And so I guess that moves on to point 5. I'm a hardworking guy. I put a lot into my music. I put a lot into the writing. I put a lot into the sound. So if you like people that work hard and you like hidden gems, then I feel like I'm one of those people, and you guys should definitely tune in. So.
Please start hitting my phone. Talking all wild, but leave me alone. Looking at KG back V long. Phone say jumping ass Bing taste home.
So my boy E-Man, he knows the shit, right? So I brought money to the show. So I brought money to the show. It was just like $400, right? Nothing crazy. And so I brought $400 to the show. And if you guys have listened to my music, I got a song named 187. It's a pretty cool song to perform at shows. But my plan was to, you know, have the bitches, have the goddamn Andrew Jackson spread out and shit. And then right when the beat dropped, I was finna throw the bitches in the air. But it didn't go as planned. So I look kind of stupid. So, you know, right when the beat dropped, I got my money out of my pocket, and I turn around and I try to throw it to where it was spread. So I kind of like get some all in my fingers and then throw it up like that, but it didn't work out as planned, right? So I go and I throw it. It's probably not even my best show moment, but this shit's hilarious. So I go, right, and I throw it. Like 200 is clumped flying that way. Another $60 is clumped flying that way. God damn it. Another 100 this way. And then $60 just falls in front of me on the fucking floor. So somebody somewhere got $200 that night. And if you got that $200, I feel like it was a bitch too. So bitch, I hope you bought you some new shit or something. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that shit, yeah, definitely.
Whole fam strapped up like a dyke bitch. Baby boy does, so I got a ice shit.
The best moment of 2019 was probably meeting all my new bad habits mates, whatever the fuck you would call them, all the bad habiters. Definitely, bro. That was probably like my top moment of 2019. It was me and everybody, because if you really think about it, me and everybody, we kind of have the group solidified now. So don't try to bud your ass in this shit once we take off. Bro, this shit's ridiculous. You are not on the train. So, but definitely, because we got our group solidified now. Like we have somebody that could hit every style of rap. And then we also have people that could hit different genres of music. And then we got people working on clothes. We got people doing videos. We got photographers. We got all this shit. So meeting everybody and solidifying our group as Bad Habits has probably been like the best thing of 2019. Just because now that everything is solidified, we can start moving forward with shit. Like we don't have any missing pieces. Not that I know of, but we probably will in the future. We don't really have any missing pieces. We have everybody that we need right now to get traction. So that definitely, because the motivation right now is sky high. So that's definitely been the top thing of 2019 for me.
Definitely one of those things, like now that like Bad Habits is together, like if you want in, you really have to prove yourself.
Oh God, you have to.
We're gonna be so exclusive.
Prove yourself. Yeah, that means you have to rap battle with me. you gotta rap battle with me to get in Bad Habits.
that's a track race. No time for these bitches like a half day. Give me all, I'ma never split it halfway.
So the thing I should change the most is, which a lot of people don't know about me, I get like super anxious in public. So like I start shaking and my teeth start chattering and I just get like super nervous. And it could be whether we're at a party or if there was like hella people at Sonic or some shit like that. It's just the whole like anxiety thing. Just working on that, and then also just my moods, because I get into a lot of moods and I can like definitely become a really emotional person at times, to where I could be happy 1 second and then I just flip on you and I snap and then I don't want to fucking talk to you. And so that definitely be one thing, is just working on like the whole anxiety, and then how my mood shifts and how I act towards people whenever that happens. But besides that, besides the personal things, the resolutions, for me, for music, I would definitely want to drop like 2 projects this year, because the last 2 years I've only dropped 1 project each year. The first one, that felt like bullshit. The second one, it kind of feels like bullshit right now. So I definitely want to drop like a deeper, like cleaner project, to where I work like really hard on it. Whether I spend 6 or 7 months and I'm hitting the studio occasionally, but I'm working hella hard on it, or I spend 4 months and I'm just hitting the studio constantly, and I'm steady knocking shit out. So definitely that, dropping 2 projects, working on my own craft, getting better as an artist, getting better as a person. And then Bad Habits, for sure, just going up, doing more shows. As a group, dropping another, hopefully dropping another Bad Habits compilation tape. And then, you know, just helping my brothers grind, you know, get put on in the city, and just do our thing as a group, bro. Like, we're here to show that Colorado has talent, and we're also here to show people that we're serious about this shit and that we can for real rap. And another big thing for me too is that there aren't a lot of Hispanic rappers in the rap community, and the ones that are, they're kind of cliche and they're kind of corny. And then the big one, he's a fucking snitch, and he just got sentenced today. So I definitely want to put on for my Hispanic people out there. I want to show everybody that me as a Mexican, I can do this shit. So if you really gotta go and you really want to rap, don't let nobody say shit to you just because you Mexican. And we all know that this is, as rap, it's like mainly black people. And so if you white, if you Mexican, or if you whatever, don't let people tell you nothing. Alright, you could do this shit for real, but this is mainly for my Mexican people. Like, we here to do this shit, bro. I want to show y'all that we could do it for real. So that's what I'm on. 2020.
Said I when the rap shit got going crazy on the beat. I'ma lose it when I be rapping spit shit going stupid.
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Damn, that's a deep question for real. Just cause hopefully Bad Habits is a thing, bro. Still 5 years. Hopefully we're still all a family. Hopefully we're still strong. Hopefully we're still connecting. We're still linking up. We're still recording music together. But me, myself, where I see myself in 5 years, damn. When is that? It's basically 2025, right?
2025.
I'm gonna be 25 by then. Damn.
It's like so far, but
What
like
the fuck?
so close at the same time.
Oh, God.
It's crazy to think about.
5 years, bro. Hopefully, I don't want to say I'm gonna be rich. Just because I don't know why I don't want to say hopefully I'm rich. I don't know why I don't want to say that. I just don't feel like I want to be there, but at the same time, I don't want to say it. But hopefully I am in a better place financially. I mean, I'm good now, but hopefully I'm in a better place. Hopefully I stick to my plan and I invest in the things that I plan on investing in. I plan on investing in myself more. I plan on investing in the game more. I plan on investing in my parents. They've done so much, so I gotta give shit back if shit really pops off in 5 years. Just making smart moves, bro. I'm not trying to be out here a 25-year-old artist still doing 19-year-old shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to boss up. I want to be able to own businesses. I want to be able to own real estate. I want to be able to own shares of companies. I want to be able to talk to millionaires, be able to talk to billionaires, see what they did, you know what I'm saying, to get where they're at. So I want to be able to have the right connections. I want to be able to get plugged in with the right people. And so hopefully I'm there in 5 years. Hopefully that's where I want to see myself in 5 years, is being connected and plugged in with the right people, and also putting money in so I get money back. You know what I'm saying? If I put money in, I want to be able to gross back 5 times that. You know what I'm saying? Put money away in the bank. That's what I need to start doing for real. You know what I'm saying? So just setting myself up for the future, and then setting my kids up, and setting whoever else is coming with me in the future. So just setting everybody up to where I don't have to stress no more. So hopefully I can start getting that shit rolling. Hopefully I'll have everything mapped out in 5 years. I guess you know what it is, man. You heard me talking all this time. I hope you guys took something away from it. I'm Dash. You know what it is. You got a little sneak peek into my brain and into my heart and shit. Bad Habits 2020. We coming for next. We coming for tops. You know what I'm saying. Pressure Out 2020. Bad Habits Volume 1 out now. Go cop that shit. All platforms. Whatever you streaming, it's on that bitch. You feel me? Also, my mixtape 19 is out on SoundCloud. Go follow me on Instagram. Dash DVSH _XX. Snapchat XDVSH X, and then fucking Twitter, I think it's like XDVSH _. So go fuck with me on that. You know, Bad Habits again. We on top soon. Pressure all 2020. We out.
Heard you pockets got stuff, yeah, that's big, yeah. Heard you talking all that shit, but never click clack. Got one for that ass and a kickback. Yeah, I told you I ain't steady with the chit chat. Yeah, put you in the scope, no Jimmy IV. Outcast, big stepping on first, so clean.